Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are doing another speed build. Today it is of my beach, so let's just get started. You know, I don't really like long intros, are kind of boring. So the first thing I do is place the custom designs down. I am decorating my whole left side beach. I had like a tiny bit already decorated, but basically this whole thing and just this little bit of the south beach, you know. So I'm placing down my coconut trees and that, because here on the right I have Rosie's house. So if you haven't watched that speed build, it's just, I don't know, beach decorations. I have a bunch of like cosmos showers and that. It's nothing specific, it's just like decorations, right? So I'm kind of continuing that theme here with the same custom designs and the cosmos and everything, the same flowers, very similar items. I have my little sort of item place where I get all my stuff just above here. You'll probably see me go there quite a few times, although I did try to edit it out, so it would have been really boring, like me just running over there all the time to get flowers or whatever. So I do know a lot of people like to keep their beaches quite clean and simple when decorating, so that you can collect star fragments and shells and Gulliver things you dig up in the sand easier. This is not one of those beaches. I kept it quite empty for a while for me to do those things, but at this point I don't really care. I haven't completed the Gulliver task, so by that I mean I haven't seen him 30 times. Because when you do see him 30 times, he gives you the golden DIY recipe for the golden shovel, right? So I don't want to get that, but haven't got it yet. But I do have a few more empty beaches to, you know, decorate. So it's not impossible for me not to get that DIY. So yeah, it's quite cluttered, but it's how I like it, and I think it turned out really cute. So make sure to watch to the end to see how fabulous it turned out. So over here by my little fake cat boat, I placed down a stool and like some chairs and all that, because what I'm gonna do in a moment is a sort of like sitting area, you know, for all the rich people who go on the boat. There's like a little eating area for them and stuff. So here I'm like placing down some trees and all that to make it more, I guess, tropical with these palm trees, and as well just like fill up the space, because the leaves like branch out quite a bit, so it fills up the area without cluttering it too much, like you still have spaces to walk through. And obviously on the beaches you can't place down actual like pathing, so custom designs are key when decorating. And in this little spot I wanted to place down a hammock, but I just didn't have one, so then I moved on to up here where my peninsula is. And on the other side of my peninsula I have this tiny bit of beach which is already decorated. I mentioned that at the start, but here I placed down my little lifeguard chair and these elephant slides in the colour pink and white, because obviously they match the rest of my island. So this is more like a little area for like children, I guess, right? And then I placed down obviously my coconut trees and that, and then I did a little seating area for like the parents, I guess. I placed down my planks and that, and then you'll see me place down in just a second the like rattan furniture, because I think it really matches the beach, and I had a lot of it in my storage and I just didn't use it for some reason. And flower wise I placed down a few purple flowers because it matched the eye of the elephant slide. And since we're on the topic of elephant slides, what you can do is place down a custom design underneath and one on a simple panel to look like the elephant slide is like a full-on big water slide. I've seen Froggy Crossing do it, as well as a few other Animal Crossing creators, but I decided I didn't want to waste my custom designs on this since it's not really like a main feature of my island. I just wanted to, you know, fill up the beaches and that, so I decided not to do that, but that is a really cute idea if you guys want to try it out. So then here I have this awkward space between the rock and the grass, I guess. You couldn't really place down coconut trees here, so it was a bit awkward to place down because I could only put them here near the edge, but I figured it out in the end. So I placed down these like stone circle patches. All the designs will be in the description, by the way. You guys probably already know that, but I kind of use that as my filler custom design in this area because it took up the most space And then obviously the other like little filler items like the shells and the sparkles and all that, the flowers, it matches pretty well, so that was fine to do. And here I just placed down my cat puddles because I imagine, like, you know, all the kids are like playing here, they like splash around the water and that, and it just so happens to form these lovely cat shaped puddles, you know, just a coincidence, but that's kind of my little idea behind it. Lovely explanation, how cute. And one of the items I brought a lot of was the festival items. So I had the confetti machines and I decided to hide them behind like palm trees and that to create a sort of, I don't know, more festive look, I guess, because I have a lot of the festival stuff in general. I used to have like a parade type thing ages ago, but it was ugly, so I destroyed it. So now I just have a bunch of festival stuff in my storage. So I don't know, it just made the area a bit more interesting. Some confetti as you're walking past. When I say my like island's dream address, I hope the wind will be blowing like the right direction and that the confetti doesn't like, I don't know, get all crunched up in one place, because it actually does change depending on what direction the wind blows. So hopefully that will turn out fine. And as I was decorating, of course, Felicity comes and lays down on this sunbathing thingy, I forgot what it was called. And in that moment, I actually really wanted to move it to place down these like stone patches. So that was a bit annoying, but I mean, what should I expect from my villagers? They always do that, and literally in every video I say this because they always like come and like just be there, like sit next to a river or whatever. It's really annoying, but you can't really push them around. So I also tried to use this festival stage because it like fitted perfectly with the stone patches, but I don't know, I just didn't like it, so I ended up not using it. So as I'm placing down these beach chairs and all that, let's talk about the new update. Brewster is gonna be added. Now, you guys know how I feel about Brewster. I've said this many times. I don't like him. Like, I'm a New Horizons player. I haven't played the olden games, so I don't have any like connection with Brewster or anything. I literally don't care for him, but we're getting an update to this game, which I'm so excited about. Like, honestly, I'll take any update at this point because Nintendo kind of abandoned Animal Crossing, which, you know, I wasn't obviously happy about as an Animal Crossing player, but we're finally getting an update in November, and I think we're getting a trailer tomorrow in October or just sometime October, I'm not sure, but we're getting new content very soon, so that's great. And I want to hear your opinions on this update and also what else you'd want to see, because obviously they're adding Brewster, but I'm guessing they'll add some other stuff as well, maybe some quality of life updates, maybe just an entire airport update to stop Oliver and Wilbur talking so freaking much and just make villager hunting a bit easier and quicker, because I love villager hunting, but all the loading screens, they just get to you at one point and it's really annoying. So yeah, I would definitely want Nintendo to fix that, but I kind of doubt they're gonna do it. They're probably gonna focus on Brewster himself and maybe some minor changes to the game, but yeah, my expectations are not set that high. So then over here I finish up the kind of cosmos area, the flower shower. Oh, that rhymes, flower shower. Wow, funny. I kind of finished off this part of the beach, and then I moved on to this little area. I added all the food items and that, just these like fruity stuff, because I didn't really have anything else, but it looks fine. And I had this empty beach area, and I was thinking like, what should I do with this? And then I remembered that I brought like a bunch of surfboards and all that, so that's what I put in this area. Just made it like a nice surfing area. I placed down like a stool and that, put some like diving gear, kind of similar to my peninsula, but like more of a different color scheme, and I think it turned out better here, to be honest. But yeah, that's the kind of main thing I went for here. About a month ago from now, just ages ago, I went on Nickezon to get the color customizations for like this build, I guess, with like all the beach chairs and the surfboards, which I'm using right now. So yeah, everything I actually kind of planned out this build, except for the hammock, as I said at the start, it kind of bothers me. But now that I've like recorded this video and that, I ordered a hammock and I actually placed it down there, so it's not unfinished, it's just unfinished in the video. So yeah. And do you guys want to hear a story? Yes you do. So I went surfing this one time. It was on like a lake, it wasn't in the sea, because obviously I wouldn't be alive to tell that story. And yeah, it was very fun. That is the end of the story. I just don't get how people can like surf like on the beach, on the sea. It's so hard. Like, it's not hard to balance. I mean, it is when there's like these waves coming at you and everything, but surfing on a lake with no waves was fine. And this was quite like a long build, so I obviously, as you could tell, I did like multiple things at once. So like I didn't work on one area, finish it, I just kind of went all over the place. And yeah, just wandering around throughout this video, just like looking at stuff. Like here I am, for example, just wandering off doing something else. But that's just how I work, I guess. But I get things done in the end, so it's whatever like works for you. And I still had like a few empty areas, so I just placed on like some shell fountains, some like flowers and all that, the usual filler items. And I had some more surfing boards, so I just put them here and kind of tried to make a little sort of transition area, so it wouldn't just be like surfboards and suddenly some random beach chairs. And I think I might make the beach chairs all pink, because I don't know, I don't like that white one in the middle, but I didn't have any other coloured ones, so I had to do what I had to do. So here I'm just finishing off this area. I'm basically done at this point, so you'll see the final result in just about a minute. And yeah, I planted down some more trees because I realized that I wasn't using enough and the area looked really sort of empty, so that is why. And also guys, today is September, the last day of September obviously, and I just wanted to let you know that you guys are going to be seeing a bunch of Halloween spooky content, so get ready for that. If you don't like Halloween, sorry, but that's all the content that you're going to be seeing for the next month. But yeah, I'm very excited for Halloween. I don't even know if I'll be actually like celebrating it or like go trick-or-treating, probably not, but I'll celebrate it in Animal Crossing since we're gonna get the update and all that. So yeah, I'm excited to bring you some spooky content. And yeah, this is the final result. I hope you guys like it. So this is Rosie's house if you haven't seen it already, and it doesn't even transition to the beach area I did today. It just looks the same, which is what I wanted, so that's fine. So you know, you go through here, all the little trees. This is where the hammock is meant to be. Just imagine it's there, okay? You gotta use that creative side of your brain. And then this is like the boat area, you know, all the like fancy rich people can come here, buy their expensive coconut juice, go on the boat, you know. And then this is the surfing area. So let's say already she probably wants to surf, and just let me pick this up. It's a bit like not where it should be. Just pretend that you didn't see that and that I put it in the right spot. Okay, much better. We also got Portia here. All my villagers just love this area so much already. They're all coming to see what it was. Tad was here earlier as well. I don't know if you guys noticed, but you can lay down on your little beach chair, and then when you walk through here you go to this sort of more kid cool area, I would say, you know, area for the kids. And then this is my peninsula and that cafe. So that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe for more content like this, and don't forget to like the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.